good? What's good, man? Technical difficulties, man. We at it, though. We at it. Hey, somebody drop a one if y'all can see me. Drop a one in the comments if y'all can see the video. I don't see it. Y'all tap in, tap in. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, babe. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me, babe. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ones in the chat, they can hear me. They can hear me. We live. We live. What up, YouTube? What up, chat? Let's get it. Yo, what up, Drip? What's good? Let me get a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. One's in the chat if you can hear me. What's good? What's good? Let's get it. Boat up. Boat up. Let me get some boats in the chat. Lightning bolts in the chat. Let's get it. Ultimate team grind. Madden 27.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
On play action, here's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Coming in, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Pulling in. What up with everybody?
I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be intercepted.
Let's go.
Listen, Mike, I'll be the first to say I don't think teams go for it enough on 4th down. But here, your own side of the field, you're not even approaching the logo yet. I don't think this is a time to be a hero. I think you punt the ball away, try to play for field position. Instead, they not only fail on 4th down, but they put the ball in harm's way. Pick, 6, complete disaster.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one.
Thanks, babe. Just gotta get used to this. Gotta get the hang of it. That's all.
Oh, he's got through past the 30.
Gotta get the hang of it. Let's get it though. Hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button.
40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Darnold to throw on 1st down. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, L.A. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback's giving his guy a chance. He's saying, hey, I'm putting this ball up there downfield, and I'm thinking my guy's going to come down with it. Can you out-rebound the defender and give credit to the defense? Right spot, played it well, incomplete.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
1st down.
They send Ridley in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
1st down, Seattle.
We are through 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Now Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On third and long, here's Darnold. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. A play fake. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown Chargers.
GG's, my boy. GG's. Let's keep it going. We got to keep this winning streak going. What up, chat? What's good? What y'all got going tonight?
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
It's a gain of 10.
Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott now from the 50. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And again, it's Prescott. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. No gain on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards. Yeah. You file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch.
Yeah. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Calvin Ridley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Cowboys 7, Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it second down and 11. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
At the 23-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. To throw is Prescott. He'll find Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a first and 10. They run here with Dalvin. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate off the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football.
Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thiedemann. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 15.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
On play action, here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Looking to throw, Prescott. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final play of the half, Prescott. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He may go. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. On the ground, it's Brooks. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
To the air, Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Play action now, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, here's Brooks. And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 24. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Brings up second.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Take it at the 37. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Dowdle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll go down is a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Prescott from the gun on third. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
This is Brooks. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 41, here's a second down and 6. Looking to throw is Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Luke Kuechly. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw, Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll go with Brooks. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Working out of the gun, Williams. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here comes Brooks. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least 1 blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Santos' kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Intercepted. The Chargers take.
Let's get it. 2-0, Chad. 2-0. Let's get it. See how far we can make it. Let's see how far we can make it.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Caleb going to throw right away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Setting up a screen for Judkins. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, here's Williams. Flush to his right. Checks it down to Judkins. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll try it now with Judkins. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They'll run with Brooks. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he goes out right around the 39. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll run with Brooks. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
At the 40-yard line.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. as they've got it 2nd down and 12. That one caught by Kroll. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Williams. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The quick slot caught. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Cairo Santos, former Chiefs kicker, on for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this is inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The return man, Wilson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Chargers nothing. Michael Dixon.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he whips that one incomplete there.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the cheaters right there on the break, aren't they?
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st down is Jenkins. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down in the yard. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st down, Chiefs.
To the air, Williams. A very quick pass to Ridley. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Williams. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Now it's Wilson. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Chiefs are going to...
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This is Brooks heading left. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's not his game, Brock. That's not his game. He's somebody who wants to win by running through people, not popping out into space.
Yeah, I think we can agree he's probably going to hear that same messaging when he gets to the sidelines, too.
Working on 2nd down. Williams. On the move, headed right. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. That means it's 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. You got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And this is another incompletion. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he gets home. Touchdown Rams. Adam Randall. A 49-yard score.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a design run. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Rams 8.
It's like putting jumper cables on your team, man. It just energizes everybody. Defense knew they're going to run it, and they still ran it right through them anyway.
And this one bounces into the end zone. It will be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running once more with Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Williams on the play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Williams to throw on 2nd. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Outside give here for Randall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So they're left facing third and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Finds Ridley over the middle. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Kyler looking to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Quinnen Williams. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on second down. Fine again following the sack. Murray, look at that power. Deep left side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA!
To Marvin Harrison Jr.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That's one quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. It's a 15-0 ball game. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing on second, Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Williams to throw on third. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams set to pass. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Second and 3 now. Williams to throw. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner. So that brings up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that will bring up Rams first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Kyler throwing here. Into the hands of Harrison. He's got it in the red zone. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Marvin Harrison Jr. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they stretch their lead to 22.
Chargers, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick
McLaughlin
off.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. To throw, Williams. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To throw is Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
You got it, big dog. You got it. You got it. You got it.
It's the latest.
Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams sliding out of the pocket. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 more yards there and another first down.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Williams. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Working out of the gun, Williams. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
To throw, Williams. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
to the air, Williams. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a lot of headway on that carry, but when you're dealing with a defensive line that can cover up your center, sometimes you got to think about getting out of that play. Not going to be a lot of space when that happens.
Look at the big man rumble. And finally marked down at the 23. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That one caught by Kroll. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Cowboys 0. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
First down, Dallas.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Santos set to kick off.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
It's second down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Williams pass. Complete.
Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Williams escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. A final shot before break. Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They'll roll him out right. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Skirts by him at the 35. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
To throw once more, here's Williams. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Chuba Hubbard, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are back within a score.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Kinkley that picks it. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated up to the right side and intercepted. Picked by Nate Wiggins. He may go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chargers 21, Cowboys 6. Cairo Santos set to
so they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Williams now throwing after the interception. Inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a...
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A first carry now for Chase Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Second and 6. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Barnwright came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Operating from the gun, Williams eluding the pressure right. And he is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers 7, Bengals 0. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And a Bengal first down.
They will toss to Brown. And some room to work. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 67 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin set
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On the ground, here's Brooks. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Another Chargers first down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play?
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Harold Landry. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thiedemann. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Michael Pittman, 34 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Chargers 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On play action, here's Williams. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
One-yard line. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown,
Chase Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chargers 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Santos' kick is up and through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. But a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Play action. Now Williams. He finds Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And some room to run now. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
They'll go with Brooks. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get your first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
181 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that one. Who knows?
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 3rd down, here's Brown. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Burrow looking to pass. The toss here completed to Pittman. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Michael Pittman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And fighting down inside the 25. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Burrow will throw. That's to his running back, complete. 20. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Right back to Brown. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here.